For a lot of people, the greatest enemy you can face is yourself. The reason because of that is because a lot of people are very sure of themselves, or let alone not really know who they really are deep down inside. In the self-conscious, we reflect on ourselves, sometimes as a perfect being, someone not all that. Especially when you don't interact with people that much. It reminds me of my favorite games, The World Is of You, where the more we contact with other people, the more we are able to view ourselves through other people. We're so sure we got our life together, everything's fine, and even we are more humble with our point of view, we still are missing out on certain things of ourselves we're unsure of, that other people see. You might see yourself as a generous person, someone might see you as of an overbearing, very self-centered kind of individual, which can really upset you at times, especially when they tell you to your face. It happens a lot. So with this episode, I like the way it went, the direction it went. A start of paranoia, a bit of a creep thriller sensation in the air, starting with Koki and his mass hysteria that's going on around him inside his head. Him hearing voices, but what are the voices? The voices are telling him to doubt himself, to be jealous of Nagumo, no matter what happens. Even when Hajime himself, like, yeah, I believe you, something's going on. That's typically how it's like in these labyrinths, things just happen. But it may not be enough to convince him. There might be more going on to the story. Even with Nagumo saying, yeah, there's always something going on with these labyrinths, Koki is still like, yeah, he probably doesn't believe me and stuff like that, because the entire time, Koki has been being showed up by Nagumo in every sense of direction. When it comes to decision making, battlefronts, strategies, no matter what, Nagumo always comes out on top. And Koki himself was pretty much groomed in this world to be the hero, to be the leader, to be the upstanding guy. And if this was your typical isekai, Koki would be the one being overpowered. He would be the one where things just work out. And he'll also be the one all the girls would like him, but he wouldn't even notice it because that's just the curse of being a main character. The typical main character. Where Hajime is different, he's not supposed to be the main character, but he is. He takes things a more darker route. He does things any way he can get them. And through that makes people's judgment of him seems pretty standoffish, you could say. So because of that, you can't see him much as the hero, like Koki would have been in this situation. So you could say that because the incident that happened during the beginning of season 1, Nagumo took the place of being the hero instead of Koki. So if he is the hero, then what is Koki himself? What has he done that truly is aspirational towards others? He should have been overpowered by now. He should at least have 2 girls by his side fighting over him, but instead he has none of that. He just has himself and his friends who are still loyal to him, but it's just not enough. Now, the other character we should focus on as well is Shizuka. Shizuka is someone everyone relies on. They have a mentality state where they can't rely on others because of how they were grown up. Since childhood, everyone saw Shizuka as the tomboy, the one who can't be the princess but be the female knight instead. She does kendo, she's reliable, people saw her as this very convenient thing. And as time went on, they stopped pushing everything on her. Think she can help out, she can do it. She never says no, no matter what. She's always there by someone's side, living for the sake of someone else. And because of that, she's starting to reflect on this, thanks to this labyrinth. Like, when is going to be your turn? When are you going to be selfish? When are you going to get what you want out of life? And because of that, she's like, oh man, this sucks. The entire time, it's just really been that, man. Living for other people. Heck, right now, she is being the right-hand man to Koki, making sure he keeps it together, making sure everything's going right. Even with Nagumo's group, she helps out. It's always her helping other people, but no one really helping her out all the time. And she's thinking to herself, when is going to be my time? When's going to be my time to be selfish? She probably hasn't revealed it yet, but she's thinking it. We all know she's thinking it. That's just how it is. The reality. And Shizuka herself knows, not Shizuka, but Corey knows herself that Shizuka wants these things, but she won't admit it. And that's why she told her to be selfish. Hey man, it's okay. Look out for yourself. Make sure you're okay. Even when people ask her questions, is she okay? If there's anything, please talk to them. She rejects them kindly in a way saying, instead, let me help you out. Instead, it's like she will refuse their help. She's not used to having other people help her. It really sucks, and there are people like that who go through that. I know a guy who's a bit younger than me at work who does that. He just says, yes, man, just helps everybody. And like, you may be up to it now, but when you get older, it's going to catch up to you, where you're going to say enough is enough. It's best that you train yourself to get out of the space while you still can before it's too late. Don't try to ease them out of it quickly before it all balls up and explodes. But hopefully through time, he'll catch on to the lesson. Right now, he thinks I'm just being selfish, self-centered. But no, it's true, man. You gotta look out for yourself in these times. Don't be completely a monster and selfish. Just make sure you have enough room so you handle yourself first. Take care of yourself first. That's the best thing you can do. But anyways, it seems like the ladder's really getting to them because now they're attacking each other. These monsters. This will make a great JRPG level. It really would. You have your party, but yet the creatures are attacking you mentally. So now, not only you're hearing things, but you're like in this tired confusion state where you might be attacking the wrong direction, the wrong monster. Heck, you might even attack your party members. So you gotta come up with strategies to make sure your party members are not also have the right equipment and the right abilities, but also certain of them have the right alignment. Like one cannot be next to the other or behind the other. They have to be in certain positions, and they should have certain abilities like close range abilities. So if they're used to long range abilities, they have to go close range abilities because after they use close range abilities, they end up attacking the wrong opponent or they're attacking a friend. So now they use long range abilities. Now they're back to being, normal, but they're not that good with close range abilities. An interesting turn of events for a video game level. I would like to try. I'm pretty sure someone has done that. I just don't know who. And on the tip of my tongue, I can't think about it right now. But yeah, now they're separated. To the point where even Nagumo himself is being attacked by the dungeon. He's like, yeah, man, I was like a total edgelord. And he's even had his own thoughts about, okay, maybe he can't go back to Japan the way he is now. He is a murderer. He had killed tons of people mercilessly, and he wondered if some of them even deserve it. There could have been a different way to handle the situation. He doesn't see himself as the normal dude no more. He sees himself as a very powerful individual. Like, could someone like him live a normal life in Japan? Just technically think about it. These people disappeared and been missing for a long time. So if they come back, they're going to have questions. The government's going to have questions. And then you see these other worldly creatures with him. They're definitely going to take them in for questioning. They're definitely going to do all these things they're going to do. Heck, other countries might get involved in it as well, wondering what's going on. I'm just saying, it makes a lot of sense when you really think about it. It ain't going to be that easy going back home. I'm going to have to deal with a lot of crazy stuff with the government and other people looking at him, especially with his missing arm, his eye patch, and his crazy powers. They're going to see him as a threat. And if the writer makes a terrible ending about this, who knows? But anyways, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has the background. I'm editing. Sign out.